Okay, so skill number 2. If you've come this far into my portfolio, that means you've probably watched my introduction, and now it gives me a chance to slow down and talk more about my skills. Okay, so I finished university in 2013, and since then I've been working as a web developer, basically every day touching Python code for the last 11 or more years. Okay, and so my full stack is Python, Django, and MySQL database using AWS, AWS Ubuntu EC2 instances for my live servers. And then so it started back in 2013 when I worked for a company called Celtis Australis, and I was a Django developer there, and I was working under the team lead, and we were basically writing the whole thing from scratch, which was an ERP CRM system for their taking orders for their business, which was a franchise for selling white goods, Australian based. And then after that I progressed into some QA jobs, QA positions when I left Byright, but still maintained my coding every day because I was coding for automated test suites using Selenium. And then for the last 2 years I've been the founder of Authweb, and in Authweb we've created a few products which I will show you in the videos below. Okay, quick overview about the technologies I use for my web development. So it's always been Python, although I've also used Java and JavaScript as well. But Python is what I've been touching for over 10 years, everyday web development. Okay, and then for web framework I'm using Django, and I've used that also every day for the last 10, 11 years. For all of my web apps I use Django. And then on the front end I've been using Bootstrap templates for all the HTML and CSS styling. Okay, lately I've been using AI to generate the front end styling. I ask it for Bootstrap styling, and it just gives it all for you automatically. So AI has been helpful lately with my front end designs. For the server hosting I use AWS, and I've been touching that again every day for the last 10, 11 years. I've been touching the AWS for my live servers. So I usually have a sandbox server for where I test things, and I've got my production server, and you can see here so some other things I do. I've got my instances running. I use Elastic IPs for my HTTPS domain name URL routing, and then sometimes I take some snapshots and backups. Okay, so then for my version control and repository code base, I use Bitbucket. Okay, so we can see here I've got plenty of repositories. I work with pull requests, different branches, and so this is how I take care of my code base